Toastmaster Azaharuddin. And the title is I See Something. Yes. The title is I See Something by Toastmaster Azaharuddin, and the evaluator is Toastmaster Askar Khan, and the timer is Toastmaster Mushtaq. Congratulations on a wedding day.
Thank you. You and I are not very different from this flower. Just like this flower is unique, you are unique. You all have something special that makes you as beautiful. Do you know what makes you special? Now, the answer to that could be a little difficult sometimes, because life has a cruel way of picking out your petals, breaking you into, and throwing you into the trash. And when you're broken, it's difficult to feel special. Toastmaster of the day and my fellow flowers. I remember the first time I was broke. I was 17 years old. I already flunked high school and managed to get myself arrested. Now, I wasn't afraid of the cops, but there was one person I was very much afraid of, and that was my mama. Raise your hands if you have an emotional mother. Let me see. Put them all together, you get my mom. I could hear her scream outside the police station. Even the cops were afraid. She came inside the police station, held the iron bars, looked at me into the eyes, and I saw a tear roll down her face. Now, mothers cry three types of tears: tears of joy, tears of sorrow, and tears of shame. And when a son sees a mama cry tears of shame, that's a life-changing moment. She looked at me and said, "Son, I want you to be a better man." That day, when I drove back home, my dad was waiting for me at home. Now, my dad is a cool dad. Raise your hands if you have a cool dad. Put them all together, you get my dad. He came up to me and said, "Son, it's okay. You already flunked your high school. You got yourself arrested. That's okay. You get that from your mother's side. I want you to start working immediately." I said, "Okay." He took me to one of his friends called Sam. Now, Sam was an accountant who had an accounting firm and had generously decided to make me his personal assistant. And there he was. He looked like a teddy bear. But this man was special. I looked at him. He looked at me. And then he said something amazing. "Son, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. If you decide to work with me, maybe I can help you find the something." I was like, wow, that's the first time ever in my life someone ever said that they see something in me. And I started working for Sam. And every day after work, he used to tell me stories about the world, about philosophy, about history, about culture. And it was much more interesting what I learned in school. And I discovered that I can dream. After 1 year of working with Sam, I went back to the high school, finished my exams, went into the college. And after successfully completing college, I found a great girl, but not a job. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Did you have that problem ever in your life? And when you're lost, it's difficult to feel special. So I went back to my cool dad and I said, "Dad, I feel lost. You are like your mother. And then he introduced me to this strange club, which had a strange name, with strange people talking. On the first day, they asked me to do something called table topic. I aced it. But while I was speaking, there was a strange man in the back row, humble, kind, the unfailing quality of kindness in his eyes. As soon as I finished speaking, he came up to me and said, "Son, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. If you decide to come here twice every month, we can help you find the something." And ladies and gentlemen, I discovered that I can speak, and I love speaking. That led me to become a teacher. I know what it's like to not have enough money in your bank account. I know what it's like to worry when the bill starts coming in. And sometimes, in the middle of the night, I wake up my beautiful wife. "Honey, why did you marry me?" She said, "I saw something in you, but I still don't know what it is." Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm a dreamer, I'm a speaker, and I learned the unfailing quality of unconditional love from my wife. I have been broken. I have been lost, broken, and broke many times in my life. But the special people in my life were able to reach into the trash can and make me whole again. If it was up to me, I would have never been able to do that. And that's why, if you have special people in your life, no matter how lost, how broke, or how broken you become, they can still piece you back together. Ladies and gentlemen, when I look at you, I see something in you, but I don't know what it is. Over to you.